That night, Esfrost invades Glenbrook without warning. The attack is all the more shocking, coming on the eve of the two nations' grand new mining venture. The Duchy easily rushes into the Crown City, taking advantage of Glenbrook's unprepared defenses. Caught unawares by the sudden assault, Glenbrook's scattered forces can do nothing to fend off the invaders. Serenoa and his retinue rush from the mines to King Regnar's aid, slipping past the siege into Whiteholm Castle via the secret passage, known only to Prince Roland.
Hold strong! Don't let them get to the castle!
Aye, sir! Ah!
That armor! The Black Irons! Esfrost! Esfrost is attacking! What? Why does the Duchy march against us? This is a flagrant breach of the treaty. Levy a complaint against Archduke Gustadolf immediately.
I fear we're past the time for formal complaints, Your Highness. We can hold them no longer. We must inform His Majesty at once.
Of course. My father and Cordelia must be protected at all costs.
Esfrost invaded the Crown City by night! Preposterous! Gustadolf, what is that bastard scheming?
Lord Simo, I bring word from King Regna. He says, should the crown fall, Glenbrook is in your hands.
Your Majesty. Fetch my armor! I march to the Crown's aid!
Please, my lord, at least wait for Lord Serenoa and his retinue to return.
Out of my way! Pledge my loyalty to His Majesty, and it's a vow I intend to...
Your heart, my lord! Summon a healer, quickly!
Damn it! Death cannot make me yet! Serenoa, Benedict!
Well, things aren't looking great for us right now. Hey, but welcome back to more Triangle Strategy. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we spent a lot of effort and resources protecting Dragon, and then he died anyways. What a dick. And this time, well, we got a bunch of things. First of all, we're being introduced to character stories. This is the main thing that Conviction is used for. Character stories, well, they are your main optional characters. This is how you'll get them mainly. So, we'll start off right here. As a serious-looking youth with a thoughtful demeanor comes to Serenoa and company with news from the Crown City.
Thank you for agreeing to see me. My name is Julio.
So, you're looking to pledge your service to us, eh? They tell me you're from the Crown City. Something happened to drive you our way?
I'm afraid so.
Why have you brought me all the way to this place? Whatever it is you wish to speak about, I should hope it is important. I am a busy man.
It is indeed. It concerns the Grand Norzellian mining venture. Pardon me if I'm being presumptuous, but I came across a most curious thing when I was reviewing the particulars of the arrangement the other day. there were documents that I did not recall having seen before. Specifically, documents pertaining to the compensation of the workers contracted to transport the iron out of the mine.
Is that so?
Following the paper trail, I could not help but notice that a not insignificant amount of coin had made its way through paths most circuitous and befuddling into your hands. Something easily overlooked at a glance, but my eyes are sharper than most. No doubt you have a logical explanation for this?
I haven't need to explain it. Even if I were guilty of whatever it is you have the gall to accuse me of, there is naught you can do about it. All that I have done with Prince Franny's full backing.
You would claim that His Highness is complicit in this?
The high and mighty are always scratching each other's backs. Everyone knows that. Everyone, it would seem, but you.
To think the Crown Prince would be party to such corruption. Has our kingdom truly sunk so low?
It would fall on your head should word of this get out. Considering the nature of the crime, I shudder to think of the punishment. Luckily for you, I've every intention of keeping this matter between us, so long as you don't go running your mouth. Why, I'll even toss in some coin to sweeten the deal. A fair enough bargain, wouldn't you say?
Coin? I spit on your coin. I will not remain silent. I cannot. I will root out the rot of corruption that plagues our realm, no matter what it may cost me.
You stubborn, self-righteous fool! I'd hoped to settle this as reasonable adults, but it would seem that...
Sound the alarm! The kingdom is under attack! Esfrost strikes!
What's this?
Needless to say, the circumstances make my return to the Crown City impossible. Pray allow me to be of service here.
Ah, now it's coming back to me. You were Sir Maxwell's second in command during the tourney. You didn't stand out much, but you held your own well enough. I reckon we can find use for him yet.
Very well then. Be welcome among us. Eridor, see that our new friend gets settled in.
Thank you, my lord. You have my word that I will serve you well.
Yulio joins our forces, and Yulio, as for what he does... Hold up, wait for it. There we go. Yulio, his main thing is that he gives TP and lowers enemy TP. This is actually very useful. He is a very good support unit, while also being able to hold his own on the front lines. Let's go and actually check him out, actually in the encampment. That is where I shall go first. Yulio's over here. Thank you for allowing me into your service, Lord Sereno. I cannot help but wonder what would have become of me had the duchy not attacked. I do not think I could have found the strength, do I believe to be right, if I had remained in the Crown City. This war has changed everything for me. I swear I shall endeavor to make House Wolfort proud. Yulio Reitman, formerly an assistant to one of Glenbrook's ministers, he finds himself unable to return to the capital after confronting Patriot about his corrupt dealings, and instead pledges his services to Serenella. Preparation for our next battle, and plotting over movements in the field, and memorization and analytical skills are peerless. Battles won not only with the strength of warriors, but the cunning of civil servants as well. Yulio actually starts off as a veteran class. When you are a veteran class, you not only have access to more skills, but you also get one more TP. So Yulio right now is actually in a way, Yulio is our strongest unit because he does have that extra TP. Moment of Truth grants TP to an ally as well as raising their strength and magic. It does cost 2, so we can't really keep it too much at least. And it is only a range of 1, not on my watch. Deals a little bit of damage as well as decreasing their TP. Again, costs 2 of their own, so Yulio does have to charge up a little bit, but he's not bad. He's a little bit, He's obviously not as tanky as Eridor, but he's kind of in that Benedict Roland school of suitably tanky. Not a reliable tank, but he can help you out in a pinch. Plus that ability with TP makes him very good as a support unit. He's a very good, well-balanced unit. Also, I believe it is now... No, it is not. Alright. I think it's actually the next one. We'll view the side story, then do that. We'll do the exploration. We'll do that next episode. Depending on how quick that takes, which it probably will be pretty quick, we could then do the battle next episode as well. What of Westeros invasion of the Crown City reaches Silvio House Telior.
The Crown City is under attack? By whom?
Esfrost, it appears. They say the Archduke himself leads the charge.
Gustadov. Then this will be no mere skirmish.
What shall we do, my lord?
Protecting the royal family is House Wolfort's duty. Let us bide our time and see how they fare.
You would not make for the capital, my lord? Our kingdom's very fate hangs in the balance.
Which is all the more reason why we must not act rashly. Esfrost is too strong a foe for House Telior to face on our own. For now, tighten our defenses, and bring thee what information you can.
Yes, my lord.
Obviously not the most go-getting of personalities is Silvio, but, I mean, he has some reason to stay put at least. He's protecting his realm, protecting his own realm. Might as well grab Critical Blow. I never really use it much, but it could be useful. As for these, I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Let's just get into a bit of mental mock combat. What do we got for how many units we can use? We can put in 8, so we'll be missing 2. You level up pretty quickly, and Anna will level up pretty quickly, I think. So let's bring these 2 in instead. Move all of our tankier units up to the front. And I'll stick to one side, I think. Try not to spread out all too much. Fair fight. This is, again, one of the missions that I'll probably only do this once. Even off-screen, this is probably the only time I'm going to do a fair fight. It's 4 bowmen, 2 pikemen. Bit annoying, but oh well. And no, that's a terrible idea. It's an awful idea. Why would I want to do that? Why would I even think about doing that? Because it would be funny, that's why. I would find it funny, at least, to just charge him into battle. Let's Raging Beast on Serenoa.
Much appreciated.
Benedict's not my favorite unit in the world. Buffing is useful, but a lot of the time being able to... He's too good at dealing damage to really warrant being a big-time buffer. This will fall off later in the game. He will get a little bit worse at doing damage, but in return he does a little bit better at, well, I mean, he always kind of does the same thing for buffing, get some better buffs eventually, but whatever, you know what I mean.
I'll take it from here.
Yuliyo, nothing really for him to do right now. He works very well with mages because they are very reliant on their TP. And big damage there. And a big scorch right there. Simultaneously strike 4 units. Big gains. Big gains. Krenton, you can also strike a couple of weaknesses.
To further the arcane arts.
And good work, Krenton. Doing very well. He's also been set on fire. So, you know. You win some, you lose some. Now this is a perfect rush. There we go. Let's have him face as such. Delaying thrust.
Forward.
Bit of a shame that, but... oh well.
We're not done here.
We're not done here.
For my kith and kin.
Thank you, Sarah Noah. Krenton's probably gonna go down. But... oh, he's definitely going down. Krenton is dead as hell.
You won't beat me!
He is so dead. I can grab both archers. This is the best spot.
Come and get me!
Potentially snags 3, and it does successfully snag all 3 of them.
Shall we begin?
So that means the only person that most of our guys have to worry about is this bowman. We'll just have Gila bonk. And Yulio's level 5 still. It was Yulio and Krenton, I think, that were both level 5, and that was it. Everyone else was level 6. Yulio... yeah. So Yulio, probably just give him more kills. And yeah, plus 25 for a kill on that. It's very nice. And let's... yeah, let's backstab this pikeman.
Your defense is weak.
There we go. You die. You do not quite die, but I'll just in tandem Yulio. With Roland's turn, of course.
I won't lose.
In tandem, Yulio. Get him able to move a little bit. Get him closer to level 6. It would be quite nice. Yes, quite.
Time to take action.
And that should finish off you. Didn't really use Yulio for any of his intended purposes, but you win some, you lose some. It's fine. He's still a good unit overall.
Let me heal your wounds.
You can use him very simply, or you can use him not simply. It's really your choice. Speed up Yulio, always a good idea.
I'll take you on.
Eridor.
Come and get me.
Get angry. Of course, because he is infuriated, only attack Eridor, and only can attack once.
All for victory.
Raging Beast, to get some extra attack up. Be nice if Raging Beast cost only 1 TP, but yeah, well. Alright, Yulio, just finish the job.
I won't lose.
Then the turns.
I'll take it from here.
Yulio, not going to be able to level up from this, but you'll be fairly close at least. I'll wait on getting him leveled up. We're probably just going to use the main group anyways for now. But Fair Fight's a pretty easy mission. Not too difficult. It's, again, still not my favorite one that I like to grind up levels on. Or not even grind up levels. There's another reason I like grinding a different mission that we'll see in due time. But, for once... Oh, okay. The normally lively barkeeper at the encampment lets out a heavy sigh, but what could be the reason?
what is the realm coming to?
Hail, fair maid.
Well, if it isn't Eridor. Have a seat. You've ample choice.
Who are you and what have you done with the barkeep? The one I know ain't prone to melancholy.
She is when word of a fellow barkeep's misfortunes reaches her. It's all in this letter. People are taken to plunder and to survive this war, and my friend's tavern was destroyed beyond repair.
Here's hoping your fine establishment escapes unscathed.
I can't bear to think of what I'd do without this place.
My heart goes out to you. As if times weren't hard enough with customers.
I can't think straight for worrying so much. Well, you're a soldier, aren't you? Can't you just go out there and crush your enemies so we can be done with all this?
If only it were so easy. What I wouldn't give to wield a flagon every day instead of a blade.
Never took you for the type to make excuses, Eridor.
Eridor is doing everything he can. The realm suffers because of my failings.
Forgive me, Lord Wolfort. It was hardly my intention to blame you. What with things being as they are, I haven't been myself these days. But enough of this. All the moping in the world won't change a thing. It's time for action. My lord, as you can see, I'll have no choice but to shutter my tavern if the war doesn't end, and soon. So let me join you. I think you'll find that pouring ale isn't the only trick I have up my sleeve. Ah, but where are my manners? Hasabara's the name, my lord. At your service. A barkeep I may be, but good drink isn't the only way I know how to heal what ails people.
I can vouch for that, my lord. Hasabara is good to have around in a pinch.
And I see no reason to refuse. You are most welcome among us.
Ha! Heartening to see you're the decisive type. I won't let you down.
And you've made a good decision as well. Couldn't have picked a better lord to serve, I tell you.
I gathered that the way you're always singing his praises.
And we get Hasabara. Hasabara is another healer. Not as good as Gila, but she does have a little bit more range. She can heal more people simultaneously. And she's a little bit more offense-oriented than Gila. Because she's actually, well... Gila's not really capable of doing offense, while Hasabara is at least somewhat okay with it. Extra damage by spears. Be Brave has a cross pattern around herself. Cleave is a horizontal attack. And then these we'll see at a later point. I'll just introduce her by name and also all of her introductory stuff. She is the person that we talked to for the mental mock battles. Hail, Lord Serna, how fare you? Busy as always, I expect. You're getting enough to eat a full belly to get through times like these. Can't find an empty stomach, can you? I'll whip you up something tasty to tuck into. Don't hesitate to ask for seconds, or thirds. What'll it be today? Hasabara Freya, the barkeep at Wolfort's encampment, she strives to create a cheerful place for people to forget their worldly woes and is beloved by her many patrons. Hasabara, not the biggest fan of her, honestly, in terms of combat. Her personality's cool, but, you know. Can only get so far in combat uses in a game that I am bad at. But, next time, we'll be doing this exploration and possibly the battle ahead, but until then, see you guys later.